You ever try to follow someone's proven strategy and it still doesn't click? It's frustrating, right? You copy the blueprint, follow the steps, even mimic the mindset, and still something feels off. That's because strategy isn't the problem, identity is. Welcome to Daily Power Boost. Ignite your potential, the podcast where your transformation begins. I'm Shawn Michael, and each day I'll bring you quick, impactful insights and action steps to fuel your personal and professional growth. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a leader, or someone ready to break limits and ignite greatness, this is your daily power boost to crush obstacles, stay focused, and awaken the extraordinary potential within you. Because remember, greatness begins within. Let's go. Today's episode cuts straight through the noise with, you don't need a new system, you need a new self-image. Let's get into it. We're obsessed with tactics, with frameworks, with tools. We think the next planner, the next productivity method, the next 10-step guide will fix the friction. But here's the truth. If your self-image doesn't believe you're the kind of person who succeeds with that strategy, it will quietly sabotage it. I've seen this pattern in clients, in friends, and in my own reflection. I once joined a high-level business program, smart people, solid roadmap, but I kept stalling, telling myself I needed more time, more clarity. The truth? My identity still saw me as someone who overthinks instead of executing. A helper, not a leader. No tactic could override that belief. And maybe you're in the same place. You've got systems, you've got knowledge, you even have ambition. But your results? Still inconsistent, still delayed, still misaligned. Let's name what's actually happening. First off, your identity is misaligned with your actions. You're trying to act like a high performer, but deep down, you still believe you're behind, or broken, or not ready. That's like trying to sprint while dragging an anchor. Next, you're treating execution as external. You follow the steps, but question yourself every move because deep down, you don't believe you're the kind of person those steps work for. Ultimately, you're blaming the system to avoid addressing the self. And that's not shameful. It's protective because it's safer to tweak a system than to confront the part of you that still thinks success is dangerous or unearned. But here's the good news. You don't have to fix everything. You just have to upgrade your identity because once you see yourself differently, you do things differently. And that's when strategy starts to work. Not because it's better, but because you finally stop resisting it. Let's make it practical with these 3 steps. Mirror the model. Pick one system or strategy you've tried recently, then ask, what kind of identity does this strategy assume I already believe about myself? And list 3 traits. Think focused, worthy, consistent. Then match the identity. Pick one of those traits, and this week, become it. Don't just act as if, live it. Let your nervous system get familiar with the feeling. Then lead the reframe. Say this out loud. I don't need a better system. I need a deeper belief in who I'm becoming. And let that belief guide your next step, not your doubts. Because at the end of the day, most of us aren't stuck because we lack strategy. We're stuck because our identity still thinks we're the old version of us. And you can't build a future you don't feel worthy of. So stop blaming the plan. Start becoming the person it was designed for. That's the shift. And that's today's daily power boost. If today hit home, Send it to someone who's smart enough to stop searching for a hack and brave enough to start shifting their identity. And if you're ready to stop tweaking tactics and start upgrading your identity, book a no-cost Success Blockers call from the link in the show notes. We'll help you locate where your strategy is. I'll help you locate where your strategy is still being filtered through a self-image that no longer fits. You can also join us in the Real Mastery Hub, where performance meets identity-based rhythm. Go to realmasteryhub.com. Our next episode is Stop Setting Goals, Start Setting Identity Standards. Because when you align with who you're becoming, you stop chasing and start choosing. Till then, lead true, act aligned, build from the inside out, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in to Daily Power Boost. Ignite your potential. Remember, transformation starts with action. So take today's insight, make it your own, and awaken your inner potential. Because remember, greatness begins within. Catch you tomorrow for your next Power Boost.